Friends, Qatar has just scored a victory which will be remembered in the footballing history for a long time, because the whole atmosphere of the stadium was against them. More than 40,000 people were watching it, but Qatar scored 4 goals against UAE. The diplomatic tension is going on between Qatar and the neighboring countries. Despite of all those hostilities, Qatar came out with flying colors, and in all the 4 directions, these 4 goals will be remembered, and Qatar is moving into their first ever Asian Cup final. So congratulations to them. Before the semi-final, there were a lot of tensions, and Qatar has never reached up to this stage of the Asian Cup. And interestingly, in the previous edition, they lost all the 3 matches, including 4-1 loss to UAE. This time they scored 4 goals and didn't give any chance to the UAE. And also this match was of importance to Qatar, because in 2022 they want to prove that they are not making up the numbers, and the whole footballing world is landing on this tiny nation, and they deserve it. So that's what they proved, and silenced the whole UAE, the host nation, and that is how they reach into the final. To control, and Khauki scored the goal in 22nd minute. It was a hauler by goalkeeper Al-Shaib, and the ball took 4 bounces before going into the net. The goalkeeper must have done right and stopped the ball, but 1-0 to Qatar in the 22nd minute. Moez Ali gave ruthless swing to the ball in the 36th minute and scored the goal. That was a strike to be remembered, and the crowd was totally silenced because the scoreline was reading 2-0. Captain Fantastic Al-Haidos, playing his in 111th game, put the game beyond the control of UAE in 81st minute with a simple, cool, calm finish, and he tripled the lead then. Sub Hamid Ismail put icing on the cake. In the 94th minute, he scored the 4th goal, and that was the final scoreline, 4-0 to Qatar, and they moved into the final with style. Abdel Karim Hassan, the Qataris who just have been awarded as Footballer of Asia, performed to the level that he has, and every eye was glued in the UAE on Ali Ahmed, but sadly he couldn't perform to the level that he was expected. Khalil came in the second half as a substitute. Ismail Matar also came in as a substitute, but they couldn't provide the quality that was required. Along with him, Ali Ahmed also missed a lot of chances for the UAE, and UAE simply couldn't find the net, and that is how the game finished. Alberto Zaccaroni, a very experienced coach. He has tested success at the Asian level with Japanese team in the past, but this time his 4-3-3 couldn't work. Felix Sanchez, he is overall in charge of Qataris football. He overview the football at all the level, and that is what paid the dividend, and that was a total commitment by him which really paid, and the authorities trust in him that Qataris are now playing into the final. One of the interesting thing is that they are up against Japan, who in the previous editions has played very well, has a record which is fearful for any team. In the previous 5 editions, they have lost only 1 game, and in previous 7 editions, they have been crowned champion of Asia 4 times. So this is the record they have, and each time they have reached the final, they have won it. On the other hand, Qatar has a solid defense. Now they have scored 16 goals in the tournament so far and conceded 0. Felix Sanchez, a master of 4-2-3-1. Maybe he will try this variation again in the final. And in this match, it worked really well. And I hope that the final at the UAE soil will be a blockbuster, though UAE and all the neighboring nations who are hostile to Qatar, they would never want that the best moment of the soccer history of Qatar is the celebration and of winning the AFC Cup, and that held at their soil. But that could happen. The best moment of Qatari football can be celebrated at the UAE soil, and Japanese, no doubt about it, they have a reputation on the whole world, and they can live up to the expectation. It is going to be a very great final, and this was the analysis of the whole game. And please subscribe to my channel Vijay Anand Master Mix. You can watch videos from football to guitar to keyboard to piano to book summaries to travel movies to GK to current topics, and a lot of topics on just a single platform. Thanks for watching. Thank you.